Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for being new. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being. We're just here hanging out. It's Monday, July 7th, 2022, and we are back on the air on the Root Chakra Monday. Friends, family, quinky dinks, coincidences and synchronicities. We're going to be talking about it all. We're going to see. We're on a little bit earlier in a time slot today that we don't know who's going to show up, if anybody at all. That's just the nature of the business. Consider it a one-man show, and we're having a staff meeting, but I'm live, and yeah. So let's start today's show off as per usual. Maybe let's look at some current events, see what's going on, and this day of information. Let's see. U.S. denies North Dakota's rest to restore hours at Canada-U.S. border crossings. Well, good for them. Good for. Have you heard about this? Man, all this news, all this crap going on. Just protect yourself in the information war. Make sure that you're being a conscientious consumer, as it were. There's a lot of garbage out there. There's no two ways about it. So, yeah. Okay. Well, okay. We're not off to a booming start, are we? That's okay. If you're watching later, there's tidbits of information. But what you want to do if you're watching later and you're like, what the hell is this? Click in the subscription box. And then that way, when we go live, if you receive a notification, you can get in. Because it seems slow now, but I think it's going to get busy. You messed up. Hi, Sarah. Welcome to this space, this moment in space and time. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being the first one here today. That's really cool. It's like when you were the first kid, when you were little and you were the first kid at the swimming pool. You got the whole pool to yourself until it got hot out and everybody else started showing up. So Sarah says, hi. Finally see you live. I messed up today with work. How'd you mess up? What did you mess? Were you making a mess? Were you getting messy, Sarah? Hi, Yvette. Good to see you. It's been a while, Yvette. Holy moly, pudding and pie. Kissed the girls and made them cry. I speak my truth. Yes, I do, and that's a great way to be. I speak you the truth. Hi, speak truth. Got you down. Starting a little list. I keep the list. Moderators don't do sweet FA around here, and that's just the way we like it. And Kim. Hi, Kim. You missed out last night. Thanks for checking out the meditation videos. They're really good. If you go to my channel page, I got some silly meditation videos. They're actually pretty good. You walked out. Well, that's not messing up. That's speaking your truth and standing up for yourself and standing in your power. That's calling us all the way from way down under. I do believe it's been a while, unless you've moved. Welcome, Australia. Welcome to the continental U.S. Welcome to Canada. Well, Canada. It's good to see you guys here today. So let's not waste any more time. You guys know how this works, right? They're free readings. You can go on the list. If you don't got time, if you got a serious issue, if you want to go deeper, all of the above, you can hit the super chat button. You can hit me up at PayPal. That information is in the description. That's just how we do it. Oh, and Chaylee. I didn't see Chaylee. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Hi, Chaylee. Chaylee. Hi, Chaylee. Good to see you, Chaylee. I got you down as well. Okay? So let's post it there. You guys are my top 5. You're my top 5 sweethearts of the day. I just have to go through, in case any of you people know these people, I've got my most wanted list. It's pretty short right now. New Zealand, that's right. I'm looking for either Miss Diva, Jennifer, or Ishka are on my most wanted list. But today's list goes like this. Sarah, Yvette, I speak you truth. I speak my truth. My truth. Not your truth. My truth. I speak the truth is relative. Then we have Kim, Chaylee. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Ritu. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong too. And L. All right, so let's begin the free ratings on a Root Chakra Monday, 99.9. Thanks for being here. Nero, it's been a while. We're seeing a lot of old friends. Nero Lay, welcome back to the program. I'm just adding you guys until Sarah actually posts her question, because she's up first. If you want a reading, Sarah, Yeah, I got to put it in the form of the question. We're like Jeopardy around here. If you don't put it in the form of the question, we just ignore the heck out of you. That's just how we do, right? Black screen today, folks. We're keeping it simple. We're keeping it real. We're keeping it alive, so to speak. So, recapping the list, give Sarah another chance. You walked out of work. Hey, Sarah? Jeez Louise. Must have been something going on. We've got Sarah, Yvette, I Speak My Truth, Kim Regan, Chaley, Ritu L, and Nero. Welcome, Nero. It's good to see you again. It's been, I don't think I've spoken to you since pre-COVID, pre-Kung Flu. Kung Flu. The Chinese virus. Kung Flu. 3 years later, and we raised the roof. Just wondering about work, please. Okay, certainly. Certainly, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. This was long overdue, Sarah. This was long overdue. I get the image of like a businessman who's tracing his dream. You know, he wants to become a millionaire, and he's stuck in a dead-end job, and you know, every time he goes into the boss's office, he's ready to hand down that resignation letter, but each time he kind of gets choked up and just doesn't do it, and you know, kind of accepts what is and keeps going. But let's have a look at your work situation, see if there's anything that's been going on. We will be using this tarot for your reading. What do we got? We got a Queen of Cups. Yes, your values, your truths. Nine of Cups. Bold move. Fortune favors the bold, so to speak. Fortune favors the bold. Here we are with your 3-card spread. Princess of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Queen of Cups. All right. Look at this. The possession. Your values, your truth, your power. Standing in it, holding on to it, you know, not letting anybody come and trample it over. This is what the Queen of Wands is all about. You don't want to piss this lady off. You don't want to, like, take advantage of her. You don't want to treat her like everyday kind of person. This Nine of Cups is all about fulfillment, right? So you can accept what is as long as it's helping you, as long as it's favorable to you. But you see how he's got his arms crossed in this picture? This is kind of reflective as to what you let into your life with the Nine of Cups. So if there are things going on at your workplace that you were in disagreement with or disharmony with, in order to hold on to your fulfillment, you've got to keep sort of those negative energies out. And they were a little bit much to you, because I see you mostly, Sarah, in this Princess of Pentacles card, where it's like, you know, I have talents. I got skills. I've got ways. I've got means. I've got truth. I got kids to feed, for crying out. I got stuff going on in my life. If you people think that I am just going to bend over backwards for you and just give you everything, you're sorely mistaken. The Princess of Pentacles is all about that. So walking out, fortune favors the bold. I really like the Nine of Cups here. This could be a symbol as well. Like this guy, the way he's dressed is like the institution of your workplace almost, where it's like, you know what? If they ran you over, they'd probably pump the brakes, put it in reverse, and back up over you again, kind of thing, if they could. So be very wary about treating this as a, you know, I walked out, but then I'm coming back the next day. I would really use this opportunity as a fortune favors the bold moment to go out and market yourself out there to other places. And fulfillment is a guarantee, right? All these cards are very fulfilling cards. The Princess of Pentacles is about where to apply talents in order to achieve fulfillment. The Queen of Cups is all about understanding fulfillment and knowing what it is. And the Nine of Cups is kind of like certainty of past fulfillment, how you achieved it. And if you have to recycle, restart, reboot, restream, redo it, you can, because you've got the power of this cyclical energy of being like, nothing can strip you away of that which you know or that which you're able to do. It's all about a place of marketing those or applying those talents in order for fulfillment. It's like kind of like a trade. Like if the Six of Coins were here, or the Six of Cups, it'd be like, I'm trading my time, I'm trading my mind for cold hard cash, ducats, bones, however you feel. So whatever happened today, I would use this as a fortune favors the bold moment. Do not return. These cards are saying do not return into a situation that was equal to or less than what you were doing before. If they want you back, they're going to have to adjust. They're going to have to accommodate. They're going to have to pick up their britches, so to speak. And if they're not, I feel like you will easily be able to find a place that will recognize your energies and your talents and your gifts. And you might find yourself stumbling into more of a company or a corporate culture that's more favorable to you and your values. Okay, Sarah, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope that reading resonated for you. Always a pleasure to have you on. You were the first one here, for crying out loud. That's so good. I see some more friends in the chat room. These are free readings today. If you'd like to skip the line, you're more than welcome to hit the super chat or donate to the PayPal link. If you want to go deeper, if you want to be first, if you want any of that stuff, you do have those options. If not, you got to kind of join the list and take a number. Take a number. Because next we've got Yvette. And then I Speak My Truth to be ready. We've got Kim, Shaylee, Ritu, L, Nero Lay, and I thought I saw Manuel jump into. Manuel and Solomon are now here. It's been a while since I've seen you, Emmanuel, as well. We're like catching up with old friends that we haven't talked to since the Kung Flu. Kung Flu. Welcome, Solomon. Good to see you here. I'm not sure if I've read for you before. I believe I have. And Shylock, Schlock. I'm just going to call it Schlock. You may be added to the list. Absolutely. Yvette asks, what's next in business for me? Let's hop right into it. You are listening to Root Chakra Mondays 99.9. We're live again in an early time slot, which is probably why we're not normally on this early in the day, and I think that's why we're seeing our friends from like Australia and South America and people we haven't seen in quite a long time. But it's such a pleasure to be here with you today. I wish you all the best in peace, joy, prosperity, abundance, bliss, happiness, health, and wealth, my friends, because that's how we do. The well-wishing will continue on this channel. The revolution will not be televised, but the well-wishing will continue. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. It's how it works. We go in order here. We're going in order, and let's focus on Yvette now. All eyes on Yvette. What's next in business for Yvette? What's next? Tarot, tell us what's next in business. Business for Yvette. What's next in business for Yvette? Show us what's next in business for Yvette. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We'll get one from here. Death. 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 Judgment. Wow. And the devil. Wow. Wow. Don't be scared. This is Yvette we're talking about. These three major arcana. Yeah, I do remember you, Solomon. I do remember you. Let me get these cards all straightened out. We're full black screen today. Okay. All right. Big changes right now, Yvette, in your life, as signified by number 13, Major Arcana, the Death card. This is a card about transformation and rebirth. Something's getting a reboot. Something's getting restarted for you here. Or something is being completely eviscerated, like completely wiped out. You might be getting out of a particular line of selling, a particular line of services, and transferring your skills over to new businesses. But there is an element of apprehension here, okay? We couldn't have death, the judgment, and the devil here and not say that there's not apprehension. These are the three scariest cards in the entire deck, and they're all major life, well, except for maybe the Tower. I mean, if we had the Tower here as well, we could be shaking in our boots. But this is just apprehension. But for awakened souls and awakened spirits like yourself, like for all of us that are here, we can kind of deduce this down into a little bit of apprehension. I think what's going on for you is a bit of a mental struggle, Yvette, where it's like you look at the world around you, maybe you're looking at things like corrupt governments, or how do we get by? How do we be unregulated? How are we allowed to be free in business in 2022 when they have all these turds breathing down our neck all the time, right? We feel like if we're in for a penny, we're in for a pound here with this devil card, because this card is all about being committed. And when it comes to the bold, the free, the wise, the brave, they avoid commitment. That's probably why 99.9% of us can't find our soulmate, is because, it's a power move to avoid commitment. So take that wise message from these major life-changing cards, right? Now with the Judgment card, you might be feeling too apprehensive to even make a decision. You need a You need a wake-up call, like a bang, like here it is. Do it, and zero F's given. Zero F's given, right? If you're going to go for it, be in for the pound, and don't worry about what could be, what might be, what sort of will be. The cards are saying for you right now, it's a time to change. It's a time to eviscerate lines of income that are either requiring too much time or are too difficult for you now. And it's time to pivot. It's time to make the call that, you know what, even though there's a lot of investments here, maybe we can liquidate what is there, what is left of this thing that's requiring too much time. Maybe it's not quite as profitable as you like, but just liquidate it and start fresh on that thing, that new inspiration. Because what's missing here, well, it's not really missing. It's just kind of down in the subconscious, in the unconscious, is inspiration. You need to unlock a little bit of something in your inspiration. And then that way you can get rid of the apprehension. And remember, the unconscious is very powerful. If you focus on it, if you reiterate it to yourself, if you program that in, remember that the 3D atmosphere all around you is going to start aligning itself with your goals, and you can make that happen. But there's a lot of blocker. These are blockers too. Maybe not so much judgment, but Death and Devil can play the role of blockers here too. It's kind of like things will take off for you, but it's going to require a big turnaround, a big change. So what's coming next for you is kind of like obligation as well. Once you get into it, you're like, it's kind of like crossing a raging river. It's like, you know you need to get across. You need to like exercise your willpower now. Now that you've waded in and you've checked it out and you've felt the temperature of the water and you realize how powerful the river is, it's like, now you've got to plunge in. You've got to swim across and you've got to go for it. Okay, and I know how tough it must be down there with that hardcore regulation and the hardcore kind of tyranny that's going on at the upper levels. How can we be successful in business when they want to control every aspect of your business? Don't care about that. And when someone comes knocking around the door, you show them death, devil, and the judgment. You like, get the heck out of here, you dirty, rotten, dirty, dirty, dirt. And you can do it. So I don't see any like windfalls, any assured success, anything like that at all at right now at this time. These cards are saying the focus is on you now, Yvette, and the changes that you need to make in order to align yourself and to align your outside world to match up so that you can begin going forth again in your business. Life is changing for you, big time. Okay, these are three major arcana that have all popped out. Most people will be scared, but I know you got this. I know you absolutely got this, Yvette. All right, as well. Look for the potential of Scorpio or Capricorn coming along and helping you out in business matters as well. All right, Yvette, thanks. It's been so long. It's been such a long stretch since I get to see a smiling face, and it's beautiful. You're beautiful. Stay that way. Stay that way, Yvette. Thanks for being here. I will update the list for everybody after, and then we'll add the new people. Special shout out to Steve. Thanks for being here. Your blue monkey wrench. I really appreciate you for that, even though the moderators around here don't do a goddamn thing, but that's the way we like it. That's the way we that's the way we like it. So I speak my truth. If you're still in the room, please post your question. Kim Regan, please be ready. And then I'd like to talk to Chaley, Ritu, L, Nirole, Emmanuel 16, Solomon, Schlock. I love that, Schlock. Thanks for being a new sub, Schlock. I appreciate it. Thank you, Yvette. Hopefully that resonated for you. I really appreciate you, Schlock. And then I see after Schlock, we got a few new people. I see Jazzy B. Welcome, Jazzy B. Good to have you here, Jazzy B. And Yickly Corey, Yick little Corey. Hi, Yick little Corey. Yick and then Yick little Corey. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to remember that. And Steve. Hi, Steve. Good to have you here. Remember, these are free readings, guys. If you want to go deeper, if you want to be first, if you got pressing issues, you can hit the super chat button. You can hit me up through PayPal, all that good stuff. And you can boost yourself to the front of the line. Okay, I prefer that we go in order. So feel free to stick around for a while. A lot of times the messages and the readings will bubble over, as it were. They'll bubble over into your life, and there's a lot you can take from the power of words. Words. Yes, the power of words. Okay. Second call now for I Speak My Truth. Welcome, everyone. It's a Root Chakra Monday. We're live again in an earlier time slot, getting to talk to a lot of old friends. It's nice to see Solomon, Emmanuel, and Nero here. Good to see you, Nero. All right. Jazzy B. And Yick Little Corey. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Jazzy B jumps to the front of the line. Thank you for that, Jazzy B. A little cup of coffee for me this morning. I got some carpal tunnel going on. So I'm just going to stop shuffling for a minute. Thank you. Jazzy B has bumped herself to the front of the line. Jazzy B, it has happened for us. There you are, Jazzy B. Thank you so much. Go ahead and post Jazzy B. And then Kim Regan, still be ready. I Speak My Truth has missed their turn. That's just the way of things. Then Chaley, Ritu, L, Nero, Emmanuel, Solomon, Schlock, and Yick Lil Corey and Steve. Yick Lil Corey and Steve. Thank you for that steamy cup of coffee. Yes, you can ask about your love life and career, for sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Cards tell us about Jazzy B, Tarot. Jazzy B. Can we take a look at an overhaul? Not overhaul, an overview. Give us the 40,000-foot view, please, for Jazzy B, love life and career. Love life and career. All right, thank you. Thank you so much for that, Jazzy B. We'll go ahead. We're going to cut these up. We're going to get quite a few cards out for you here today because we love y'all. We love y'all. The moon, okay? This is where you're at. A lot of illusion, a lot of uncertainty. Feel sometimes like you have a long way to go. The two wolves in this picture, they're like kind of like, which wolf do you feed? There was that adage, I forget what movie it was, but there's that adage being like, there's always a battle between those two wolves, you know. One represents the things that are in your best interest, that you're aligned with, that you want out of life. And the other wolf is the one that gives you the distraction, the temptation, and the pull towards things that they don't assist you, right? And these wolves, they're always howling at the moon and they're always fighting. And they're metaphors, these wolves, for what's going on in your conscious and your unconscious mind. Being like, because the wolf that ends up winning is the one that you feed. Because that wolf gets big and strong and buff and more agile. And the other one just kind of, ends up having to retreat or retaliate. So it's important at this point in time to ask yourself, when it comes about life and love and career, which wolf are you feeding? Are you becoming the person that you want to become? It requires reflection and it requires some meditation, because the moon is also significant of either feeling like there are a lot of things that are beyond your control, or actually there are a lot of things that are beyond your control. Because the moon, we can't control the moon, right? So maybe there's a feeling that there's been a little bit of a loss of control, or you would like to get a better handle on your manifestations and being able to make things happen for yourself in your life, rather than, kind of being the purpose of circumstance. Like, you don't want to be the supporting actor in someone else's play kind of thing. So those are the major overarching messages. What's crossing you right now is the Hermit. Silly. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. But you better hurry, 'cause it's going fast. Be wary now about comfort, complacency, and even apprehension. You want to lose that fear. When opportunity comes along, you want to seize it. You want to jump on it. You want to get on that bullet train. You don't want to be the bump on the log, stuck at home under a rock, that kind of thing. We've had too much time about that, right? So it's important to put yourself out there at this time. And these cards are indicating to me that maybe you're not doing that enough or in the right way, or you're holding fast, tight, fast, steadfast to old patterns that are leaving you in cyclical life, right? Virgo being represented there as well. We got Pisces and Virgo up here now, however that plays into your life. But yeah, I am the Hermit. It's time to be brave, be courageous, and do stuff. Stuffing things. People ask you what you're doing, you say, I'm stuffing things. What do you mean you're stuffing? Well, I got these things and I'm stuffing them. I'm packing the most into my day. My days turn into my weeks, and my weeks turn into my whole life. Because we only got a certain amount of time to go around. So it's time to maybe jump out of comfort, jump out of complacency. All right. What's grounding you? Potential for a little bit of lack mentality. We can apply this Five of Pentacles. It's a soul card. It really is. But it's also a reflection of feeling like it's never enough. I want more. I want more out of love. I want more out of my career. I want, if I could just get to that next level, if I could just get up those stairs, if I could just get that lucky break, right? There's no way it's trickling down the stairs and landing at the feet of these people that are passing by. It's just not the way that the world works anymore. So the Five of Pentacles is kind of like, you need to take some steps to set yourself up for success. You're a kind-hearted person. You're a good-natured person. You are very, I feel, empathic, empathetic. You are very generous. You are very, blah, 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 blah. You don't come here to get me to tell you who you are. You know who you are, right? But when you look at who you are, in that lens, just remember, you're building up good karma, bad karma. Good wolf, bad wolf, right? Keep plugging the coins, keep plugging it into good karma, and remember that every challenge that comes along in your way, financially, career, or otherwise, this could at this time be a sign of a karmic clearing. Like you're pushing it out. It's like getting left of the swill that's left in the bottom of your beer mug so that you could have a fresh, tasty new beer. Or wine, if you like wine. Or water. Don't even get me started on the water. But sometimes you need to get that last bit out of your cup before the bartender comes by. Bartender being metaphor for source, comes by and says, "Oh, I see your cup is empty." Like completely empty. You don't have to drink the swill, but you can toss it out on the barroom floor. Get rid of it. So it's asking for an energy clearing, the Five of Pentacles here, more so than not. The past, more hermit energy showing from the past. We won't spend a lot of time on this card, but it's Four of Swords. If in your hermit mode, in your Virgo-ness, you're confident and you're comfortable in your meditations, it's time to get up, silly. It's time to start applying. It's time to start watching the path unfold in front of you. The time for reflection and analyzation is over, is what the Four of Swords in the past position is saying. Queen of Wands up here. What's crowning you? There could be a helper. It could be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But this is showing the card of a helper person coming along. I feel this is in regards to your career path as well. Wands definitely signify work. So, career being what it is, I feel like you're going to get help or assistance with a project or a workload of some help, or you're going to be in a situation where you're taking a break, you're taking a rest from something that, you've kind of been trying to tackle it. You've kind of been trying to get after it and get on it for quite some time. Okay. So with the Queen of Wands there as well, if you are a mother, give yourself a pat on the back. If you're not a mother, this is a card signifying saying that, you could almost raise anything you wanted. You can make it your own. You can make it your child. You can make it your life's purpose, as it were. So there could be an eye-opening from a superior or a colleague or a family member. It doesn't really show what form it's taking, but there's a helper coming in as well. And ask Source, God, however, when you pray, meditate, put that in. Ask your angels. Ask for assistance if you feel like you're needing assistance in career. Because I don't see any big major. I just seen you needing kind of like a boost, a lift up. You're long overdue for a promotion. Okay. What's in front of you? A love offering. You asked about love and career. So we see a situation here where you could be approached for a get-together or getting to know somebody on a deeper level, which is good. If you're already in a relationship, you could be receiving a gift, or you could be receiving an invitation that's far outside of the norm of what you've been having before. It's a good card to have in the future. Things are going to start falling into place for you. It's like these two wolves. It keeps going back to that. It's like when you focus on career and you throw your whole heart at your job and your career and your search and what you're doing and your life and your finances, then you got all these people coming around being like, hey, you want to go out? I would love to get you know you. And you're like, I have no time for that. I'm busy with my work and my career. And then, okay, I'll go out. And then you start falling for somebody, and then he's got business and you've got or they've got business and you've got business. And it's like, oh my goodness, our relationship's going nowhere because we're so focused on work, right? These are these two wolves in constant battle. It's about striking a balance in your life, for sure. And the most balance we've had here so far is the Hermit card and the Four of Swords, which is you. You are a balanced person. Apply that balance now out into your everyday life, and it'll start to happen for you. Okay, let's take a look at the next little while. Three of Wands, Spirit made manifest, Queen of Swords. Now is the time to be headstrong. And the best manifestation of power is temperance. When you're in your power, when you're standing in your power, you should be creating serenity in all things around you. So maybe what these cards, I think, are saying, because we got the card of anxiety here at the very top, is like, when you let go of the worry about where your career is going, ask yourself, am I happy today in my career and in my love life? And if the answer is no, give yourself that kick in the butt, because the only one that's going to change it is you. Nobody else, other than this helper that's coming in. They'll help you, but you have to signify to the universe, too, that you're willing to go through the steps that you need to go to in order to make changes in your love life and to make changes in your career. And then the universe can start bringing in helpers and assistants to get you there, okay? Temperance is the best manifestation of power. In everything you do, hold steadfast to that caring, nurturing, empathetic person that you are, and no harm can come to you. No, there's no cards here saying that you're going to get derailed, that you're going to be thrown off your kilter. You just need to remain headstrong with this Queen of Wands here in terms of your ability to allow your spirit to make manifestations to make your life better. The Three of Wands is all about making your life better. So, Jazzy B, your mantra going forward is each and every day I get better and better. Every day in every way, I get better and better. Okay? That's your mantra. I don't see any major shakeups coming. There's a love offering coming in, and there's some assistance coming in from work in regards to outside people that the cards have shown through their court cards. Okay? Very, very much so. You're getting a helper in regards to work, and you could be receiving an invitation or a love offering coming in the future. As far as time goes, we got the moon off the very start. Nothing is set in stone for you. These things will happen spontaneously by surprise because your timeline's a bit all over the place. When you're in your Virgo hermit shell, your timeline is very certain. But when the universe sees you coming out of your Virgo mode and just really pushing the world and talking and engaging with people, your timeline goes like Fritzy, like a million different things could happen, right? So I can't comment on a timeline when this love offering and when this helper is coming in, because the moon card is there saying it's going to happen very spontaneously. It's like the moon is always there, but you don't notice it until you look at it. You know what I mean? So start looking at it. Start looking in these new areas. Thank you, Jazzy B. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. All right, we are here on a sacral chakra Monday. No, it's a root chakra Monday. We've just finished a reading for Jazzy B. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jazzy B. We've asked Kim Regan to be ready. Kim, if you want to go ahead and post now. The list for free readings is as follows: Chaley, Ritu, L, Nero, Emmanuel, Solomon, Schlock, Giklil, Corey, and Steve. And I see some news people. Are you a journalist, SP? Welcome, SP. I see some new people have arrived in the chat room, so we will add them to the list. If we go in order, these things take time. But if you want to jump to the front of the line, or if you want to go deeper into your reads, more cards, more aspects, feel free to hit that super chat button. Send a little gratuity this way, and there's something in it for you. There's something. But if you don't want to do that, you can't afford it, no judgment. You just have to wait your it's just the way the world. Why does the world work that way? Okay, Kim Regan says, I have been facing difficulties and disappointments in my life lately. I wanted a general reading of what good news is coming towards me. I just want to know so I can feel better. Thanks. And yes, SP, I have added you to the list. You're at the bottom of you're at the bottom of the list, but you're there. You're there. You're there. I got you. I got you. I got you. Tarot, please show us Kim Regan, please. Kim's been facing difficulties and disappointments. If you have expectations set too high, right? People letting you down. I get a feeling this is coming from people. This is other people. Oh, you're in IT. This is other people. This is other people. Show us Kim, please, Tarot. Show us Kim. Show us Kim. General reading, please, for Kim. Is there any good news coming in for Kim? What can you tell us about what's coming in for Kim? What is coming in for Kim? Hold on. Cards aren't ready yet. Cards aren't ready. It has been, people. That's the feeling I had. It's kind of like everything's being verbalized. Everything's being like, there's a whole lot of talking here, but not much doing. Your actions are not supporting your words. Not you, but the people around you. So is that a mirror effect? Right? I don't think so. You seem to be pretty solid. You seem to be pretty authentic, Kim. All right. We've got the world. We've got the Star card, and we've got the Eight of Swords. All right. All right. All right. The Eight of Swords is no surprise based on what you've typed in. But we've got Major Arcana up here. So again, a lot of people are pulling Major Arcana right now. The world is kind of waking up again. We're kind of getting like live and direct and back to the way things were before the big collective kung flu. But people have changed since this whole thing. And as far as disappointment goes, disappointment is a reflection of us, okay? Sometimes we put a lot of faith in things that don't deserve our faith. Okay, that's what this Star card is all about. Make sure where you're pouring your heart, where you're putting yourself out to, is a place that's deserving of your faith. It's a very positive card, right? It's a card of an Aquarius. But what it's saying here too is like, have you checked yourself a little bit in regards to where your expectations are at? Because a lot of this is entangled karmic energy. Eight of Swords being here. You do deserve better. You deserve love. You deserve all the good things. But Spirit is showing me through these cards here is just like, you haven't really been asking for a lot of help. You kind of need to be, and it's not like help from, Gerald in accounting, because not that kind of help. Like it was, this is like angelic assistance, spiritual guidance, things of that nature, being able to set yourself on a path where you got into the world and you make it your own. You make it your bitch. The world just becomes yours, like your oyster, rather than like being this person that's dedicating their heart, love, and isness, your mind energy, into places that are just like swampy. They're sticky and they're stuck. Which is the Eight of Swords, right? Like she's pouring her jug out into the pond here, and on a beautiful starry, maybe moonlit night, she's going to be able to see reflections. She's working very hard, the star. So again, it's about that. It's like, where is the reward? I think you're at a point in life right now where your efforts are not equal to the reward. You're putting a lot in, but you're not able to glean enough back from it. So it leaves you feeling stuck. And that stuck feeling comes across as difficulties and disappointments. The other people in your life right now, I think you value them too much. Okay? And it's not wrong to value people or to value people a lot. But sometimes we think that, oh my God, if I do this, they're gonna do that. And let them do that. Let them, right? You don't want to be the supporting actress in somebody else's play. It's like, yeah, you put out your money to direct the film, you're the one producing it, you're the one putting in all the hard work. Why is someone else getting all the accolades, right? So check your expectations, okay? Very much so. Ask for angelic assistance. And the good news is it's coming in is that you are going to be getting out of this Eight of Swords energy, because we haven't touched really on this card here, the World, which is the very last card in the Major Arcana. Everyone's going through big life changes. You're coming into a place where a big reset is about to happen. You're going to notice signs of it. There may be Leos, Tauruses, Aquarians in your life that are going to be signifiers. They're going to be clues. And as well, the kind of, you're going to notice it through attitudes, conversations, and sometimes even conflict. All right. That's going to come across, that's going to kind of springboard or expedite or trigger this reset that you're about to go to. Things aren't going to remain this way forever. Ask for help from angels, the stars, of the universe. Stop casting your pearls before swine, okay? And lower your expectations a little, and remember that everything that happens into your world is meant to happen for you, not to you. So if it's happening against you, look for ways where you can make the opposite of that happen for you and take those necessary steps. If you're filled with fear and apprehension, remember, these are mental constructs that need to be broken through increased meditation and concentration. And you can do it. I know you can. Okay, Kim? Thank you so much. Nero, thanks so much for the super chat. That's really cool of you. We'll bump you to the top of the list. Thanks, Nero. I appreciate that. Oh man, it has been a long time. I keep thinking about how much fun we were having back in the day when 45 was president and everybody was just having a grand old time. And we were kicking it and the weather was good. And oh man, it feels like things went to hell in a handbasket and everyone got freaked out and the world got shut down, and now we're coming out firing, baby. We're coming out firing. So thanks, Nero. I appreciate that. And Kim, thank you so much for being here today. I hope that reading resonated for you. I really wish you the best on your struggles. Remember, our world is what we think. So, get in there and start being that conscious co-creator. All right? Lots of love, Kim. A big reset is coming, though, Kim. That world card wouldn't be there unless things were about to majorly change for you. It's time to wrap something up, Kim. You gotta, wrap it up with somebody. Kind of cut the cord. A little bit of cord cutting gotta go on there, too, as well, I feel, with something. Okay, thanks, Kim. Yeah, we do have a lot. We used to have a lot of fun. I'm trying to get back to a place, and your super chat definitely helped get back to a place where we can do this more frequently and more often. So I'm going to read for Nero, but before I get to that, Nero, I just got to update the list for everybody, just so that we don't miss anybody or anything like that. So we're going to read for Nero now. There you are, Nero. Got you written in. Thank you so much. We're going to read for Nero, and then I would like Chaley to be ready. Then we're going to read for Ritu, L, Emmanuel, Solomon, Schlock, Yiklil Corey, Steve, SP, and now I see Luna Gate is here. Welcome, Luna Gate. All right, that is the list for free readings. If you want a deeper reading, if you want to be bumped to the front of the line, you got pressing issues, anything like that, feel free to do as Nero did. Hit us up on the super chat line, and you'll get bumped up to the front of the list. If not, just we'll get the bus will get there eventually. We wanted to take the train, but we had to take the bus, and that's okay. No judgments, no worries. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. That is lots of love. For old time's sake, is med school a part of my soul contract? Wow, soul contracts, interesting. Nothing is obligated to your soul. Your soul is eternal. Okay, your life is meant for mental and conscious clearing, karmic clearing. So it's not that it's a part of a soul contract, but it could be a part of a life path that is necessary for you to walk down or through or across, that is going to put you in the best position to be able to clear your karma, right? And people in the medical profession is a place where a lot of souls go to become helpers, to clear karma of times where, you might have caused somebody else to need help, right? It's like about alleviation of pain, alleviation of suffering in a Western mental context. That's what the medical profession is, right? And your hippopotamus oath, right? It all feels very contractual, I know. And it's like, if you're in it, you might as well be in it, because it's a big institution, and it's hard to switch gears sometimes in those big institutions. It's like, So what I would say before we even get some cards out, Nero, is to kind of evaluate your levels of your human doingness. Is this Does this make you happy? Does med school make you happy? Does the idea of becoming a doctor, a nurse, a practitioner, a specialist, does that excite you? Does it make you happy? If it does, you're aligned. If it does not, then you have to say, well, what is it on the opposite side of that coin? The flip side, the freedom side, that makes me not really want to go down this road. But let's have a much closer look at that, Nero. The cards are ready for you. Thank you again so much for that gift, that gratuity. We're going to pull out a full Celtic cross for you as well. Justice. Being at the root of the heart of the matter is justice, you know. It's kind of like, is it fair? Is it not fair? You know, is it going to make me happy in the end? Am I putting myself first? Am I harming anybody else along the way? You know, does somebody else have an expectation that that's what it should be for you in regards to med school? The Justice card says, look at it as a level of accomplishment. You know, when you are done with med school, you don't 100% have to apply it. It feels like a big waste of time, money, energy, or resources, say if you went to med school and then you decided not to apply it. But think about all that knowledge. Think about all of the different opportunities legally that you could apply as a graduated practitioner, or someone with so much like human anatomy and biological knowledge. You don't have to necessarily stick in that Western mental construct of medicine once you know everything about the Western medical concepts of medicine, right? You can do a lot with it. So I'm saying keep with it. Be fair to yourself. Don't give up on this. Stick with it. But when you're done, don't let anybody else say, now that you're done, you have to do this. Because that's just not true. And then, you know, modern day schooling and post-secondary, they'll kind of poke and prod, being like, oh, your value is nothing if you don't do this, you know. Oh, you need to make sure that you're with the new, you know, virtue signaling of the day. You need to push the big pharma, or you'll never make it, right? They instill a lot of shit in there. Just go in, learn it, boom, get out, and feel free again, because a big freedom coming at the end. What's crossing you? Happiness, fulfillment. Yeah, school can be like that a lot of times, because it's like you're putting in all the work, and it's like you feel like you're being judged the whole way through, and it's like, man, I'm bending over backwards, and I'm still, it's almost like the Zen student coming to the Zen master, and you know, just never quite getting it, and always feeling frustrated that I just can't have a breakthrough. I just don't know, you know, what this guy's trying to tell me. I just don't understand what's going on. So remember, school is a lot of hard work, but it's meant to also be fun. Not just school, your whole life should be fun. So I think what we touched on earlier about that, does it feel exciting? Does it feel like you're aligned? Does it feel happy? And it's like, if you are, you're on the right path. And if it doesn't, there's times where it doesn't. And I'm asking you to stick with it because of a larger overarching thing that's going on, I think, with you, Nero, is that you realize that the opposite sides of the coin, profound truths, the opposite in a lot of cases can also be true. So to have the 10 of Cups crossing you, don't worry. You know, it's like the old thing they said in the Bible. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and the rest will follow. Let's break it down to layman's terms. Do what the fuck you're doing, and the rest can come after, right? It's like me with supermodels. I love supermodels. I only date supermodels. But I'm not going to be loving or dating many supermodels unless I have $1 million in the bank, right? So I'm going to focus on getting the $1 million in the bank. Supermodels come later. They'll come to the $1 million. You know, I'm just that, you know, that way. So with you, it's medical school, okay? I want all the finer things in life. I'm a dreamer. I'm an imaginer. I'm a manifester. One day you're going to be a millionaire too, Nero, and you just kind of know that on the inside. But right now it feels like, man, I feel like I'm in the dentist chair having my teeth ripped out. This is painful. This is agonizing. This is like, I question sometimes why the hell. Don't worry. The happiness piece should be here now, but the fulfillment, the realization of it comes later. So for now, make the decision, write down on a piece of paper that each and every day you're going to choose happiness, right? And you'll get flashes of both. You know, it's tough to be happy when you're in there doing the grind. But then when the grind is done and, you know, you get those few minutes of the day where you get a little laughter, you get a little loving, you get a little friend, you get a little time for the finer things in life, remember to be an acknowledgement and in the present moment with that happiness. And that's going to help you through this situation. But the bigger vision, the bigger dream, when it actually happens in real life, you're going to have all this knowledge and you're going to have all of the hard work behind you. And you're going to be like, thank God I listened to that guy, because it was so worth it. It's so worth it to be finished now with this schooling. Okay? Because maybe you got a little bit of FOMO going on right now. What's the root of the matter? Fear of missing out. Your friends and your family and everybody gets to have a good time, but you got to study for the test. You gotta put in the legwork. You got to be that person. So the best friends in life are the ones that aren't there every day. They're the best friends in life are the friends where you can like not talk to them, not even text them for like a month, and then all of a sudden be like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? You want to hang out? Yes, absolutely. Those are the people you want to hold on to. The Three of Cups is kind of like a warning and a helper at the same time, being like, create good contacts. Good networking is really going to help you, and be prepared to cut out anybody in your life that is coming through with negativity, sadness, and other things, because, you know, the worst thing you could be doing is be going through your textbooks and studying for a big exam and thinking about somebody else's problem, because you're one of these empathic, great nature, awakened souls too, and that will generally happen. So sometimes you just got to kind of run the other way from those people or cut them out, you know. So good networking as well. Make as many friends and connections as you can while you are there, and then your role. Remember back in the day they used to have the Rolodex. Find me Jim Baker's number over there at Szechuan Beef Industries. Who the hell is that? Oh, don't worry, I got him in the Rolodex. I met him 6 years ago back at college. Keep that stuff fresh. Not the Facebook farting nanny, but actually get that shit written down, put it in a Rolodex, put it in an index, and keep these people's numbers and contacts, okay? All right. Coming out of the past. And it costs a lot, too. Jeez, and it feels like it's taking forever. It's costing a ton of money, and it feels like it's taking forever. We won't spend too much time on the past. Nobody likes a tarot reader that goes crazy about the past. But the Knight of Pentacles is there. Being like, don't worry. You'll trudge through it. You'll make it through it. All right. What is crowning the situation is the Princess. You want it to go faster. You want the situation, you want it to be done. You want it to be expedited. I feel that 100%. And that's why it feels like a soul contract. I feel obligated. I feel like, oh my God, I couldn't walk away even if I wanted to, kind of things. The Knight of Swords is there being like, the more you concentrate, the easier it becomes. The easier it becomes, the quicker the time goes by, and the easier and the quicker the journey becomes. So you really can expedite that. Concentration techniques and exercises are helping you now as well. Make sure you're being very thorough in areas that you need to be very thorough in with your studying. Don't cut corners at this time either, is what the Prince of Swords is saying. Coming forward in the future, we got the Princess. Pentacles up here again, right? Your value, your worth, right? It'd be really good. I don't want to say get vain for a little while, but don't forget to pat yourself on the back about how far you've come. A lot of times it feels like it's a long ways to go, and like you said there, an uphill journey. But don't forget to acknowledge how far you've come. It was like in the meditations yesterday, there was one we came across that said, never look back unless it's to see how far you've come. And make sure when you do that, you acknowledge it, right? Think about the whole application process, thinking about the funding piece, thinking about all the jumps you had to hoop through in order to get where you already were. Even if you're just in a starting position, you already should congratulate yourself for the amount that you've put forward, you've committed. And, you know, in the sense of med school, a lot of people can't even get there already. They tap out due to fear, due to apprehension, due to a lack of belief in oneself. And you've already done all that. So you should be very happy about that. All right, let's see how this is going to go now. Six of Wands. You will be victorious. You are going to find good working colleagues. And you are going to learn more about yourself in regards to how much you can do and what different ways you can take the knowledge you have learned there with the Three of Pentacles. That's a really positive card in this reading. And then there it goes into the Ten of Pentacles. I love that because remember back here where we had where was deep in there was crossing you, the Ten of Cups, right? The sphere of the happiness piece will never be there. Well, look, when we're looking at outcomes, Ten of Pentacles is there. If I were to close my eyes and ask to see Nero, 10, 20, 100 years down the road, there he is, sitting on a step, rocking on his rocking chair, with the grandkids planting flowers and playing with the dogs, and it's like, wow, I did it. I lived the best life I could. Like we said in the very beginning, the soul is immortal, but the life we live is to get our consciousness and our mind to clear the most karma and to be in the most general, compassionate, loving space that it can be. And I see you accomplishing it. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's going to be hiccups along the way. Yeah, you're going to have to stick to that Hippocratic oath. You've chosen a life of helping people, helping them along. This is a great soul card, the Five of Pentacles. You got the helper, you got the sick person, the helper being like, don't worry, I'll get you to sanctuary, I'll get you to safety. No worries about anything like that. Because it's a balanced energy to be in, and it's a karmic, it's a good karmic place to be. You're on your way up the ladder when it comes to your soul's immortal journey, rather than on the way down the ladder, right? And sometimes, like, imagine if you were painting a house. Sometimes you have to go up the ladder, sometimes you have to go down the ladder, right? Soul's not always like that. Soul is kind of like, that's a big ass ladder, and we got to climb all the way to the top to get to the next plateau, the next mesa, the next, that sort of thing. Okay? Nero, thanks again for that question. I hope that tarot resonated for you. And for such the lofty gratuity, medicine, you gotta be friggin' kidding me. These cards are uncanny, guy. These cards are uncanny. You got them. Yeah. Start thinking about that today, right? You're in med school. They're teaching you all about Pfizer and Viagra and, the Kung Flu. But remember, once you got your ticket, you're going to find lots of amazing ways to help heal people. Re-energize in the natural world. If it feels overwhelming for you, take a break. Nature hike. It's the best, man. It's the best. So go do it. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. So again, if you're hearing things in your school and it feels like an uphill battle and you're not certain, like, oh God, this isn't what I signed up for. Remember, there's a whole world of healing that existed thousands of years before Pfizer. Okay, just remember that. A lot of it has to do with the natural world. Maybe homeopathy. Am I saying that wrong? Homeopathic. Maybe a homeopathic journey with the backing of a solid. You could be a millionaire like a year after you graduate if you get the recipe right. That's what these oracles are saying. All right, tap into nature, and maybe in hopes for humanity, maybe our whole situation will be pulling away from chemical and places like Pfizer, and we're going to find all the natural healing things that already exist in plants and in minerals, and that would just be fantastic. Be a leader, be an innovator. All right, Nero. All right, I appreciate you. Hopefully that reading's good. You're going to stick with it. No one's coming in to help. Okay, no one's coming to help. But networking, that was a huge one for me. Those threes in there, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Keep that network. Make as many friends and colleagues as you can. Oh, that's tasty. All right, thanks, Nero. Appreciate the generosity there. Bumped you to the top of the list. I'm going to update the list and add the new people at the bottom of the list. Has Chaley, I want you to go ahead. Chaley, if you're still here, post your question now. I'm looking to speak with Ritu, L, Emmanuel 16, Solomon Schlock, Yik Lil Corey, Steve, SP, Luna Gate. I see Vandana is here. Welcome, Vandana. Good to have you on the program. And Feather. Welcome, Feather. We're going to get feathered. Hi, Feather. Good to see you. It's been a while. Haven't spoken to you since pre-Kung Fu. Hello, pre-COVID as well. So that's the free list. If you want a deep reading, if you want to get bumped to the front of the line, if you got emergency, a pressing situation, go ahead and hit that super chat. If not, that's the order of the readings for Freetown. It's a Root Chakra Monday. We're here. We're live. We're having a little bit of fun. So second call for Chaley, and then I would like Ritu and L to be ready. Yeah, we've been here a long time. We do it long time. Absolutely. Oh, Nero, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was probably the most positive I've felt on a big Celtic cross in a long time. The worst thing that I saw in that was that Ten of Cups, kind of what's blocking you or what's crossing your path. You know, if you're struggling with like family relationships at all throughout what you're going through or throughout this time, go ahead and put yourself first. And if you're worried that the work you're doing now isn't going to lead to happiness tomorrow, try your best to get yourself out of that headspace, because all the rest of your cards were really good. Okay? 100%. Okay. So, Chaley, not happening. How about Ritu? Ritu, are you here, Ritu? R2 Ritu. R2 Ritu, I'll read for you. I certainly will. God, I talk a lot. It dawns on me every once in a while. Like, I do yabber on. Gabber. Alright. Nero says, I'm already in it. Was this morning? It's not part of your soul contract. No, it's just a part of your karmic path. Your karmic clearing. Yeah. Oh, there's Ritu. What are the politically correct true feelings towards me? Alright, let's have a look. I'm just kidding, Ritu. PC. What's PC's true feelings towards Ritu? Alright. Alright. Good to see you, Feather. Good to see you. We're going to focus in on Ritu now. We're asking the cards, what is PC's true feelings towards Ritu? What are PC's true feelings towards Ritu? Ritu. What are PC's true feelings towards Ritu? Oh. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. You'll get a bonus on the free reading. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. The Hangman. And a Five of Cups. So these cards are saying don't draw more into it than what's there. This person will tend to make his intentions known. This person does, even, and if you're wondering, like, it seems mysterious to you, Ritu, that's on you. Because if you're not getting any solid declarations of true feelings from this person, PC, it means they're not there. Okay? Or they're not maybe taking the form of some romance. There's a lot of cups here. It goes to 5 to 7 of cups. So this person is very clear with their intentions and their declarations, but I also feel that this PC person is an emotional basket case. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to be offensive, but that's what is showing up. This is a person that is truly fatalistic. They believe that they're extra cautious. They believe that everything they do leads them to a place where either good or bad things happen to them. Instead of taking charge of situations, this person, PC, remains in reactivity to situations, which is, that doesn't put that person in a very good spot to be like doing a lot of emotional connecting and sharing. You could have a relationship with this person, but I don't really see it being fulfilling. Okay? So the true feelings are that of confusion, that of fatalism, but that of fairness. Okay, we got to admit the Six of Pentacles is there. He's a fair person. But it is that Six of Pentacles and that fairness is why I say this person's declarations, he makes them known because he's a fatalist. So he will clearly either act or not act, react or not react. And those actions and reactions are a true sign into this person's heart. So if you have no contact with this person, then there's no way that you can know. And there's no way that I'm able to see that as a reader. But what I can see when we tried to lock in on his energy is that none of the feelings, none of the emotional intelligence is being directed in a way that can make you feel anything different than you are now, right? It's like, unless you receive a sign from this person, I would say it is very safe to conclude that this person does not have what it takes to be in your best life and on your best path. You are in contact? Okay. So why is he acting so aloof? Why is he acting so confused right now emotionally? Like, why did you even have to ask that question? That's what these cards are telling me. It's saying that Ritu, you should almost know. Okay? This person is very fair, but he's very fatalistic. He doesn't share everything, and he's not certain even if it's safe to share emotionally, which is not very fulfilling for you. Okay? So if you need to know, if you're in contact and you want to know his true feelings, it's better to get it from the horse's mouth. Everyone's too afraid to do that. Maybe all this fatalism that I'm picking up, maybe that is from you. Maybe you feel powerless in the situation. Somebody's feeling powerless in the situation. That's for sure. Okay, Ritu? All right, sorry I couldn't be more bang on for that, but we got a lot of those pip cards, and that hangman being there, that's kind of like, when it comes to true feelings, you don't really want to see the hangman up there, right? All right. Thanks, Ritu. Thanks so much for being patient, being part of the program today. I wish I had better cards. I wish I had better news for you today, but we've got to stick to the script of tarot. We got to tell it like it is. Okay, if L is still here, go ahead and post your question, L. And then I would like Emmanuel and Solomon to be ready. Then we're going to speak with Schlock, JK, Lil Corey, Steve, SB, Lunagate, Bandana, and Feather. Hey, thanks, Al. Appreciate that. So cool of you. Thank you. It's like the Super Chat for Celtic Cross Day 100. Midnight Star, welcome. Thanks, Midnight Star. It's good to see you. It has been a while. Let me just write Midnight Star's name down because we're running into so many cool friends that we haven't seen before. Oh, and as well, just before we get going on L, let my my common sense. If any of you are requiring speaking with the dead, people that have crossed over, this is where I want to guide you to, because I don't do any of that work, but I know an amazing lady that does. Her name is Tracy Horseman. She's a psychic medium. Okay, medium meaning like if there's a person that's crossed over and you need to talk to them, you can get in touch with this lady. There's a phone number there, 587-703-9165, or find her at thmedium.ca. She's a pretty cool lady. She does, let me just get that in there, private readings, group readings, psychic coaching, Reiki-infused facials. Yeah, that'd be tough to do over the internet. But here in the local area, this lady is dynamite. She's booked up solid. But she's expanding out. So if there's people all over that want to connect via intrawebs, she's always taking new clients. So if any of you are listening and you need a psychic medium, that's the lady I would recommend to you. Because I'm just like a spiritual intuitive. I don't open the door to speaking with the dead. I just not this go around, Jimmy. But let's focus on L. L says, I would like to know if I am going to receive the SBP payment owed to me. Supposedly it was submitted last month, but I haven't received it prior to this. I've been waiting years and I'm stressed. Okay, no stress, no stress. SBP payment. Show me SBP payment. Oh man. Okay, when I closed my eyes, the inactivity, I saw inactivity. I saw like somebody has not hit the send button. Somebody has not hit the payment button yet. Okay, but let's see what it goes beyond that. Supposedly it was submitted last month, but I haven't received it. Yeah. Let's just check and make sure this thing has been sent. It looks like it's caught up in red tape. I don't know if it truly has been sent yet, to be honest. I don't mean to worry you, Al, but it may require some kind of follow-up or some kind of push. All right. All right. Four of Cups. This is reflective of your stress. I don't see it, I don't have it, but I want it. So I'm just going to get some more cards out before I elaborate here. Prince of Wands crossing you. Yeah, there's somebody that's been like kind of like jerking around, or like it's caught up in a bureaucracy or some kind of like red tape, and like nobody's pressed the acknowledge button or has like cleared it. So I don't know who spoke to you and told you that it's been sent, but I don't necessarily get this feeling. The payment looks to me like it's about to be sent, like it's being reviewed and it's about to be sent out. They want to reclose. Yeah. Like it's coming though. It's coming. The root of the matter is it's coming. There was like I don't know. There is a chance that it could be like lost in the fray. I would do a follow up because the money is there, the payment is there, and it is coming. But there was like an error on the part of somebody in a bureaucracy. Okay, this has been stressing you out for far too long. Think about all the time that you've spent not having this money. You're still okay. Don't be that old man in the 10 of Wands. Okay, be that person that's going to live life on the sunny side of the street, no matter if the payment comes, and before long, you will find the payment has come. I'm just going to do a quick invocation for you here with the Sun card making it. And the invocation is as such. It's allow Elle to receive this money at the divine moment that it is appointed for her. Give her confidence that the money will be there at the divinely appointed time. Okay? That's the invocation I want you to say. And hopefully, and a little bit of action. Never action. Live on the set. Quiet on the set. Action. Right? Follow up. Get on these people's tailbones. Because I have a feeling like somebody somewhere along the way made a bit of a mistake. And there you are. There you are. In the future, Queen of Pentacles, having money, having the resources, having the abundance all around. So it's good. The money is coming. Oh, and it's reaffirming 100% that the money's coming. King of Pentacles there, Queen of Pentacles, the Sun. Don't worry, it's on its way. It's just late. Better late than never, as we say in this business. Okay, 6 of Cups, Justice. So yeah, what's fair is fair. What's owed to you is yours. King of Swords, that's what I'm saying. Maybe a little bit of action is required. You know the best path. Maybe it's like, you don't want to be pushy, but you want to make damn certain. You don't want that check to fall through the heat register on the mailroom floor kind of thing, you know? And that's what I see all this being. It's something in that effect, right? Or some number that was mistyped out in the information fields of the people processing it, and then they're like, oh, I thought it was sent, I entered it in, I pushed the button, everything was good. Well, gall dang it, Jack, the person's on the phone saying they haven't received it. So take a little action there, and rest, and relax, and do those invocations knowing that it'll be there. We've got the number 4, we've got the 10-4. So what I see, it could be 4 to 10 weeks. 4 to 10 weeks. Does that make sense? Where does that put us? October, 4 to 10 weeks. 4 weeks puts us August. September. 10 weeks puts us to October. August to October. All right. Or 104 days would also work. All right. So let me know if in 104 days it's not there, then I'm completely an idiot and wrong, and I'm completely... But with King and Queen of Pentacles and the Sun being there, that money's coming. That's money. It's just been lost somewhere. Somebody screwed up. We never should have hired that guy. They screw up a lot. Thanks, Elle. Oh, thank you for the donation as well. Let me get an oracle card out for you as well. Thank you so much. All right. Appreciate that. Purification right now. No more hot dogs, no more cheese slices, no more cans of beer. Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's purification, right? Maybe this summer is a good time for you to get into a little bit of intermittent fasting, getting on the health train, things of that nature can make you feel good inside, right? Absolutely. Namaste a while. Thank you, Elle. Appreciate that. Alrighty. Elle. Good stuff. Oh, Midnight Star's here. She says, hello all. Hello, Midnight. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Blessings, peace, love, knowingness. Gotta have love. Gotta have the love. We're all about it. Okay. So I would like Emmanuel, to post your question, please, Emmanuel. I would like Solomon and Schlock to be ready. Then our free list goes like this. YK, Lil Corey, Steve, SP, Luna Gate, Vandana, Feather, and Midnight Star. So that's a free reading list. I love doing the free readings. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to go deeper, if you want to get to the front of the line, please do hit that super chat button, because then that's just the way it is. You don't have to wait any longer. No judgment. Just the way it goes. All right. So, yes, the same. What goes around comes around. I haven't spoken to Emmanuel in a long time. There's so many friends today. Yvette was here. Midnight Star has come now. People I haven't seen since, like, literally 2019. It's good stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, second call for Emmanuel 16. I'll take this time to stop talking. How about that? That's a grand idea. That's a great idea. I talk a lot. Good times, good times. All right, last boarding call for Emmanuel 16. Is Solomon still in the house? Solomon, if you're still in the chat room, please let us know. Getting ready to be ready. Why is everybody going? Why are you always preparing? Just go. Just going, sir. Spaceballs with Rick Moranis, one of my favorite movies of all time. Mel Brooks was a genius. They've gone to plaid. All right, Solomon, you can go ahead and post. I think Emmanuel might have had the bounce, might have had the goal. Solomon Shepherd, good to have you on the program. Greetings to Schlock. Good Schlock. All right. Getting ready to be ready. It's good to be prepared. It's good to be. It's good just to be. Oh. Keeping things simple on a Monday. Just a black screen. Tarot cards. Good stuff. The energy feels kind of refreshed. Feels new. It's like walking into 7-Eleven with $1 in your pocket. Or due to inflation, $100 in your pocket. Have you heard about this thing? Have you seen this thing? This inflation thing? Apparently it's all the rage. All right. What's your question, Solomon? What's your question? Oh, good stuff. Got to keep the whistle wet. So when you talk as much as I do, you got to keep the whistle wet. Yes, indeed. Solomon, where are you calling us from? I forget whereabouts I remember you, but I forget whereabouts in the world you call us from. It's good to have you on. And if the chat's running a little bit behind the video, I am sorry. My software kind of lags like that sometimes. So yeah. If you hear me being quiet, don't worry. It's just me taking a break from talking all the time. I wish I could play some amazing music for you. Here we go. What about a love reading? What about it? What about it? What about a love reading? All right. Do you like a love and romance? Love and romance, love and romance fits together like a dove at the school dance. All right. Wallflower. Switzerland. Switzerland. That's right. I knew you were from somewhere like off the beaten trail, so to speak. But yeah, Switzerland. Welcome. It's good to have you here. And welcome, Amala. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Amala Moore. Let me just write Amala down so that I don't forget in case the chat. goes by. Amala, welcome. And Vandana, I still got you on the list. So not to worry. Not to worry. We're working on the free list now. But if you need to get bumped up, if you got a deep issue, if you want more cards, please do hit that super chat button, and we'll be happy to accommodate the VIPs, the most wanted, all that good stuff. All right. Oh, I love, and so funny. Love. You've got the strength card. All right. So maybe there's a Leo in the situation. Maybe you yourself are Leo, or perhaps Spirit is asking you to just remain strong. Bliss and the Lovers. So many people are pulling major arcana these days. It's wild as we come out of all the weird, wacky tyranny that's been going on all over the globe. Like, people's lives are changing, and it's really cool that way. And the Four of Cups. So that's the obstacle. So when it comes to love in your life, it's saying, for your situation, love is requiring acknowledgement and strength. Four of Cups is a card of acknowledgement, and strength is the card of strength. Strength is just a little joke for you. Strength is a card. So acknowledgement and being strong in it. So how's yourself? I would ask you, if I was doing this reading and I was looking across at you, no judgments whatsoever. You know, I don't judge, so therefore I don't take any either. But if I was sitting across from you, Solomon, I would be like, how's your self-image right now? You look good. You seem all right. But are you seeing yourself in the way that others see you? Or do you feel like not worthy enough to be on the receptive end, right? I would tell you to gather your strength. I would tell you to perhaps, if love is something you truly want to manifest in greater proportions into your life, start accommodating and being able to energetically meet that or match that by working on your self-image. And I'm not saying going out, shave your beard, get a haircut. You don't have to do all that stuff to improve your self-image. That's more in the vanity arena. The self-image is more so in being like concentrated on the fact, like, I know 100% that this is what I want. This is the type of person that I want. This is the type of lover that I want. You know, you put your order into the cafeteria of the cosmos or God or source and be very precise about what you want. I want her to be 5'2", green eyes, black hair, 38, 42, 47, or whatever your numbers are, right? Or if it's him, I shouldn't assume genders. It is 2022. But that's what I mean, right? If I was source, I'd be like, I don't know what you want unless you tell me, right? So this is requiring self-image, which requires faith, and it requires a declaration of worthiness. And then when you start doing this inner work in your mind, it alleviates this Four of Cups. It goes from a Four of Cups to more like strength. I am enough. I recognize love in my life. I recognize the love that I have to give, and I recognize the love that has already been poured out on me. And I'm appreciative of that, and I'm blessed. And you'll begin to notice your outer world really begin to change. But it's saying acknowledgement and strength are your keys to allowing love to manifest more in your life. So you could be happy, but what does it take to get there? This is an external source of serotonin and dopamine and all those chemicals in the brain that make us feel happy. But there's a source inside in the heart chakra, in the love center energy, where it's like that person becomes your mirror, right? As far as the lover card's going. If you feel like you're not worthy or that you have to go out and find it, it's going to be elusive for you. But there is, and I don't see any particular people coming in the near future, so to speak, when you ask about love. These are all idyllic concepts that are helping you rearrange your energy and your self-image to be ready for love. So put your order into the cosmic cafeteria. Tell Source exactly what you want. And if you've been doing it, keep doing it and don't let your mind wander. It's like when rich people get rich, they don't think about other shit other than getting rich. So if you want to be in love, you just apply that and you say, well, I want to be in love. So I'm not going to get distracted by other things. And then when you put your order into the cosmic cafeteria and saying, I want them to be X, Y, and Z, when you go out in your world and you're putting yourself in situations and you're feeling like you're living your best life because you've done the work for self-image, that's when things start to materialize in your outer world right in front of your eyes. And those people that you're attracted to and that you have the potential to fall in love with, that's when they start appearing in front of you at lines at the coffee shop, in traffic, or at other places that you may go, right? So if you've been putting yourself out there and haven't been receiving much, or even if you have been in relationships, if you have certain people where the potential is there, but it's just not like developing or dynamiting into that situation, really start trying to match your energy to the energy of the lovers. And it's hard. It's like a catch-27. Because it's like, how do I know what love feels like if I haven't been in love in a long time? If I don't feel it, I can't feel it, right? But in essence, you've got to find a way to match your energy to realize, make the realization, the 4 cups of the self-love, because the other people in your outer world, they'll have no choice other than to respond to that. And then the one that was meant for you, if they're there in your vicinity, it'll come. True love takes incredible patience. Incredible patience. I would say that 90% of the people that walk the face of this planet that exist in true harmonious romantic relationships, they don't have the patience for it. That's why people get together with all the wrong people. I don't see that happening for you. But again, acknowledgement and strength leading to a loving energy that then attracts the lover. Okay? Thanks, Solomon, all the way from Switzerland. Thank you so much for being here today. Hopefully that reading resonated for you. And if it did, fist bump. Wait, where are we? Oh, over here. Oh, over here. No, over here. Fist bump. All the cameramen in the studio are like, what kind of crazy weird drugs is this guy on? And I'm like, a lot. And I took them a long time ago. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, Solomon, thank you so much. All right. Schlock is up next. Schlock, if you're still here, please post your question. Then I want to talk to Yick Lil Corey, Steve, SB, Lunagate, Vandana, Feather, Midnight Star. We have Amala that's joined us. Hi, Amala. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. And Yegena. Yegena. I'm definitely, hopefully, sorry, please forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Right. Please forgive me if I'm saying it right. Yegena. Welcome, Yegena. Appreciate you. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Get on that Google search. Self-love. Self-love. Love is love. There's so many like healers and light workers and just amazing people out there that they know a lot more about the subject than I do, about how you can change your energy. You can flip the whole script on your life by going in and doing the inner work. Maybe not all the videos will be right for you, but you're going to find some teachers that are going to like help you figure that out almost instantaneously. Some people go the complete subconscious route. They listen to the affirmations overnight while they're sleeping, and then it starts to program the consciousness, and things go out that way. Other people, they hit the gym or they hit the beauty salon, and they go and they get feeling really good and really wavy gravy about themselves and their situation, and that shines a particularly new light on the day, and then all these potential lovers start showing up. So find what works for you. Stick with it, okay? And if that's what you truly want, you gotta be all about it, right? No half-stepping when it comes to love and money. All right. Kisses, everyone. So, second boarding call for Schlock. If you're still here, I'd love to hear from you. I'm asking Lil Corey to be ready, and Steve, if Steve is still here. Steve popped in, gave us some love, and then bounced again. Then SB, Lunagate, Vandana, Feather, Midnight Star, Amala, and Yegana. So this is our free reading list. If you want more cards than just the 3, or you want to go deeper into your situation, or you want to boost yourself to the front of the line, find us on the Super Chat line. I'm happy to boost you to the top of the list. But other than that, we just have to play by the rules. And you'll have to wait your turn. Sorry, not sorry. Being, not being. Doing, not doing. Right? We live in the era of non-duality. Getting ready for that big old singularity. Okay, I think Schlock is gone. See ya, Schlock. Thanks. Hopefully Schlock will get around. We get around to everybody eventually. Someday he'll be back. All right. YK Lil Corey. I don't know. It was just like a bunch of letters all smashed together. We'll give Lil Corey, because I'm just going to take a break from talking. I talk a lot. We'll give Corey a little bit of time. Steve, flash your blue hammer if you're still in the room. I'd like to know if you're still here. If I can help you with anything today, it's my pleasure. That pleasure. It's good stuff. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic, and so am I. All right. I think little Corey is gone as well. Sometimes it's hard for people to wait so long for like a little free reading. They gotta like pet their dog or feed their cat. And I totally understand that, 100%. I don't think Steve is here either. So SP, special persons, paging SP. I'm just gonna give SP a minute or two to respond. Jerica, no, Jerica, you can't get added because I've read for you the last 2 times in a row. Of course, Jerica. Of course, Jerica. You know me. We'll fool her. Oh, and Ducati. Ducati is back. Ducati Machiavelli. Hi, Ducati. We missed you for sure the other day, Ducati. I remember not reading. Yeah, I forget the people I read for, but I remember the people that I don't read for. Ducati, Mr. Machiavelli, Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina. Dell was a jackass, much like a donkey. Ducati, thanks for being here. I've got you back down. Oh yeah, and I don't know, like sometimes tarot people like they run in circles and in packs, like wolves or hound dogs, and they know each other, which is cool. No judgments here. But I do have my most wanted list. So if any of you see Miss Diva, Cynthia, Jennifer, or Ishka, these are people I want. They get boosted to the front of the list no matter when they come in the chat room because we just keep having weird bad timing. I did yours? Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. I forget the readings as soon as they're done. They're like water off a monkey's head. It's just like I don't even know what happened. So a lot of times that'll be good. Okay, I think SP is left as well. We're gonna ask for Luna Gate and possibly Vandana. Hopefully Vandana, Jean-Claude Vandana, Vandama. All right. Okay. It was just the other day. Right. What did we even talk about? What did we even talk about? I don't even know. Why did we even stay? I don't even know what we even said. I'm glad we got to connect. Yeah, I got you on the list, Ducati. I do. I got you on the list again. And that's the free list. And it's going by fast because people aren't being very patient. It's a Monday, damn it. Do it now! Do it! Get it done! I'm not waiting around for this half-calf, double decaf, ice calf cappuccino. If you got... This lady in front's cashing in all these lottery tickets and I just want $100 worth of gas. Get her out of the way. I can't be bothered. It's okay. No judgment here. I just poke a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. It's good. Not too many people know us, too. We're like this tiny little hidden tarot channel in the corner of the interweb matrix. And we don't do this all the time. So if you get in, like, I'll be gone again for like another 3 weeks. So I'm glad you guys are all getting in here and getting your readings. All right. Vandana? Even Vandana. Like, where are you? Like, you were here. You were chirping. You had your question posted like 13 times. And now that it's your turn, it's just absolutely gone. Grace has OD'd. No, wait. Grace OD. I love some Grace in my life. Hi, Grace. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the program. Chrissy. Yes, and Chrissy. Chrissy, did I read for you last time, or did you get missed, too? You're not on my most wanted list. I must have given you a reading. I must have spanked you somewhere along the lines. Yeah, and it's just kind of live. It's kind of silly. It's kind of fun. But it is tarot. It is authentic tarot. At the end of the day, I'm a spiritual intuitive. Those of you wanting to talk to the dead, like I said, thmedium.ca. That's where you want to be. Ireland! Fucking cool, man. We had Switzerland. We had Ireland. We had Australian today. Who else? South America was here. Jeez, We're having it all. From Maryland. All right. Home of the resident. Home of the resident. All right. I missed my turn. How many people before me? I'm not telling, Chrissy. Sure, I'll update the list because so many people. It's going by fast because people are not here. So it's like the new people that have just jumped in. You're not that far away. Well, maybe in Maryland or Ireland, you're far away, but you're not that far away. Okay. Feather. She's a fine feathered. She's a feathered fellow tarot reader. I'm not sure if Feather is still keeping up her YouTube channel, but she does tarot as well. She's great. Absolutely. It's the reason I'm so hyper right now is because I haven't done a reading because I'm calling on all these people and they're not here. But I'll get serious in a minute, maybe not. Okay, and Midnight Star. I'm pretty sure Midnight Star is stuck around. And if I'm wrong about that, maybe there's maybe strange things are afoot at the Circle K. You never know. So we'll give Feather and Midnight Star just a minute. There's been no moderators come either. That's okay. They don't do a goddamn thing anyways. And that's just the way we like it. I keep the list. I run the list. Nobody tells me what to do in my little corner of the interwebs. Okay. Chrissy, is that your question for tarot? How many people are before you? So I'll update the list for you guys. Because I've been adding you, and I've been yapping at you, and I've been doing all this good stuff. So Midnight Star is gone. It's Imala. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Imala, why don't you go ahead and post? And then Yagana, all these names that I cannot post. Then Jerica, then Ducati, then Grace, then Chrissy. So it's not that far away. Midnight Star! Okay, Midnight Star is first, though. Then Imala. Would you like a reading? I should ask if you even want a reading, Midnight Star. You're so awesome. And you're in Canada, if I'm badly mistaken. Is that wrong? Is that not right? But I'm in the corner. We're keeping it simple. This is for those of you that just joined it. That's why. It's for the cards. The cards are more important than this ding dong. I'm just the reader. I'm just the messenger. What you really came here for was some tarot. Yeah. Okay, get ready, Amala. We're gonna see if Midnight posts. I'm gonna read for her. But if Midnight, for some reason, is just kind of viewing and watching, then I'm gonna get right to you. I'm gonna get right on it. Get on it. Jump on it. Absolutely. Yes, and yes in Canada. Did you want a reading? It is your turn, Midnight. It is your turn. I could be bigger. I can make myself bigger if you want me to be bigger. Do you want me to be bigger? You don't want me to be any bigger. I got a mean looking mug on my woo. I got a mean looking mug on my. I could be bigger if you want me to be bigger, but you don't need to see this. You want some cards. Midnight's just at home thinking, oh my God, I came here and I had a question in my head and now I forget what I wanted to ask and now it's my turn and I didn't expect everybody to not have their readings and have more time to reflect on the question that I wanted to ask and now he's calling my name and I don't know what to do. But it's okay. I'll give you just a few more seconds to post your question because we're all waiting so patiently. Right? Absolutely mad. You're mad. You're mad. Was it? I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. All right. Yeah, we have fun. And this is literally only powered by coffee. We don't advocate the use of psychedelics or other conscious affecting substances. Well, we're not about that. We're high on life. Yes, we are high on life. And it's great because when you're in spirit and when you're aligned with positive, benevolent, amazing, awesome energy, then you can express it. You can get with it. Get with it. Midnight Star says, I moved in October of last year, but I want something bigger, so I find it in the next 3 months. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people on the go. A lot of people changing residences. A lot of people, they're kind of getting resettled, reevaluated. I can empathize. Midnight, I've been going through some of this. Mine's not quite imminent upon me just yet, but it's there. Okay, I'll try not to interject myself any more than that into your reading. We'll focus now on Midnight Star, please, Tarot. Tarot, now for Midnight Star. Will Midnight Star find a bigger place to reside within the next 3 months? Will Midnight Star find a bigger place to reside in the next 3 months? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, Cook. Oh, you lucky duck, you got an extra card. The free readings are usually 3 cards, but sometimes people pull 4. Ace of Wands. Again, much like, I don't know if you heard me read for, who the heck was that? Gallo, right? It's very much, with that Ace of Wands being there, it's like, other than punching in a direct, other than telling the universe and source that you want to live at 420 National Avenue in that big red house on the corner, you have to be very specific about what you want. Not the address. The neighborhood, the location, the community is okay to be specific on, but not the specific address. So put your order into source. Ace of Wands, 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and Z, 4 of Pentacles. So it's an issue of price and sacrifice. It's kind of like when you want more space, the sign you give to the universe is to have less stuff. It lets the universe know that you're prioritizing space over goods, right? It's the old Taoist mental attitude of being like, the cup is great, but it's the space inside the cup that makes it useful, right? And so by bigger place, I think that when you're searching, focus on more space instead of bigger place, right? And that's going to be your catalyst. That's going to be your key to getting through. Ace of Wands, pen and paper. Write it down on a piece of paper, exactly what you want. Be more specific about it. The universe responds to this in almost immediately. It does it. You still have to do a bit of legwork. You still have to go look at the places and view the places. 4 of Pentacles, though, if you really want it, avoid being miserly over the situation. Don't worry about the cost. Don't worry about being able to make it work. I do see that you have a lot of worries. Like, they're not really worries, but they're like, it's almost like you wish you hadn't moved into the place that you did, because it's like an extra step. You have to do it all over again. Forget about the regret about having to do it all over again. Because that's the other thing that will prevent it happening with those 3 months, right? And it's cool. You put 3 months, and what do we got? 1, 2, 4, 5. There's no 3. And the 1 and 2, it would be great if it happened to him. If you do get specific about it, and you do put in a lot of legwork, and you do make it your number 1 priority, you can make it happen. It's not going to happen in the 3rd month because the 3 is missing. So what are we in July? So then we've got August, September. October is not going to be a good move for you to a good month for you to move. So it's either going to happen next month, September, November, or December, but not in October. Okay? I don't know. That's weird. The numbers play it out that way. But again, aligning yourself to the energy of making it happen for yourself. Don't worry about the cost. If you catch yourself thinking about the regret of having to do it all over again and starting again and doing it twice, kick those thoughts out the window. Kick those thoughts out the door, right? Really find the ideal for yourself and fall in love with it. And that'll help you to get specific so that when you're writing it down, when you're putting your order into the Cosmic Cafe, it knows exactly what you want. And don't worry, things like buildings and apartments and houses and spaces, they're just there, and it's like they're just waiting for us. It's not like this battle that we perceive that we have to try and go out and get it and get the timing just right. And man, this is going to get all my references in order and make sure that my commute's going to be okay. It's like these things are just waiting for us to step into them. So yeah, you're going to get it. The more specific you get, the quicker it'll happen. The more you don't prioritize it, the longer it's going to take. You'll definitely be in a new place before the end of the year. But it's not going to happen in October. I don't know why October is out of the question. You'll already either be in there or there will be nothing available that month. Okay? All right. Lots of love, Midnight Star. Love ya. So cool. I haven't talked to you in so long, so that's really good. I'm glad that you're changing locations and that your life is settling down quite a bit. Okay. Yes. What's up, Miss Speedy Gonzalez? Hi, Daisy Gonzalez. Good to see you. Most is still packed. Too small to unpack. Good. Good. Leave it in boxes. Leave it. Leave it in the box. If you don't need it, leave it in the box. Okay? That's the key. That's going to be the key to that one. All right. You can all ask questions, but you have to wait your turn. This is a free reading list, but if you want to get boosted to the front of the line, please hit us up on the Super Chat line. I will recap the list, and then I'll add the new people that have come in to the bottom of the list. But like I said, you don't have to be at the bottom of the list. If you want more cards than just the 3 on the free reading, or you want to get boosted to the front of the line, you know how it gets colorful in here. So that was Midnight Star. I'm looking to speak to Amala next. Amala, if you're still here, please post your question. Then it's going to be you, You're gonna wait your turn. You're just gonna have to wait your turn. Then Jerica, then Ducati, then Grace, then Chrissy. And who do I see? We have Gary. Hopefully I'm saying that wrong. Hi, Gary. Gary Puri. Welcome, Gary Puri. And I see Miss Speedy Gonzalez in the room. Always a pleasure to speak with you, Daisy. All right. I think I remember you from before. I think I did. So Amala, please go ahead and post your question. I see you, Amala. I see you. You're right there. You're right there. I'm here. You are there. You are there. I'm here. Here, there, and everywhere. All right. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain, she'll be coming around the mountain, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Oh, she'll be driving 6 wild horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 wild horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 wild horses, she'll be driving 6... Okay, here we go. Will I be successful after doing the program in Baltimore, and will good things happen, and will I finally be stable to get my own place? That's a lot of questions. Give us a 40,000-foot view, please, for Amala Moore. Focusing in now on Amala Moore. Okay, Amala Moore is asking about success, good things, and financial stability. Those are good places to have your focus. I really commend you for that. That's a great place to have your focus. There's nothing you need to do mentally, I don't think, to secure up your success. It seems like you've got a really good mindset for it. So that's really good. So that's really good. Okay, Amala. Amala, you got quite a few here too. Holy, I think you got the extra bonus card as well. All right, let's have a look. We got the Princess of Cups. Yes. We got the Temperance card. Beautiful. We got the 4 Wands. We got the Lovers. I don't know. Like, are you in a relationship or something? Like, this shows your life path getting hijacked by a lover and causing you to, like, get married. Does that sound weird? I think there's like an introduction or like something's going to happen where like you're going to like fall in love out of the blue, or a lover that you have is going to offer you some kind of new path. And I know you didn't ask about that, but that's not always the way this works. Yes, if you study hard, the program in Baltimore is going to pay good dividends. No new dude about it. All right. The Princess of Cups, though, it's like has this air of naivety to it. Naivety being like, well, I don't quite really trust it. I'm not really too sure of it. Yeah, that's what I see. I see you actually getting married and like all of your life plans getting kind of tossed to the side due to love. But I mean, that's not my place to say. Okay. Yeah, it's strange. I feel like you're going to meet somebody out of the blue and it could either be at a wedding. You might be invited to a wedding and then you meet somebody there, but you've got the Love and the 4 of Wands, and these are cards of like togetherness and marriage. So very strange. It could be just mean that you're marrying into this program. This program is helping you to be able to do what you love to do. And if you love what you do, it always pays good dividends. As far as the financial stability, it's not really showing me the financial stability. Okay? So work on that every day, whatever you can do. Cut costs, make more, get a side hustle, if you got time for that kind of thing. But Temperance is the best manifestation of power. As long as you're staying in your power and you're walking in your power and you're using it to create benevolent, tranquil atmosphere around you, I see good things happening for you. These are all very positive cards. Even the Princess of Cups, even though it kind of leans itself towards uncertainty and not really being sure, it's almost like Source is asking you to trust in it and to trust in yourself and to trust in the process. And then just kind of like that old adage from the Bible, like be still and know that I'm God. That's your mantra, Amala. Okay? Be still and know that you are God. Be still and know that life is going to serve up to you the things that you are aligned with and that you are harmonious with. And if it's a good jam in Baltimore, you're going to have to study hard. No doubt about it. But it is going to lead to new opportunity. I don't know how financially stable they're going to be, but it is going to be there. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for being on the free reading list today. Everyone, I do apologize. I'm going to have to take a quick 3 to 5 minute break. Let me write down the new people that have come in. V and Amon, because I try to get to everybody. And I know you've all been so very patient, especially you, Yagana. But I got a quick emergency. It's going to take me about 3 to 5 minutes. It's all that coffee I drank. I won't lie to you. I got to pee. All right. So just grant me a little bit of grace. Hi, Grace. See you there. And I'll be right back. And the list is going to go like this when I get back. It's going to go Yagana, Jerica, Ducati, Grace, Chrissy, Guari, Daisy, V, and Amon. Okay, everybody? I'll be back in 2 and 2. Love you. Love you. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Hi. Kisses, everyone. Kisses, everyone. We're back. It should be good. It's okay. You're the boss. Yeah, it's a one-man show, and we're having a staff meeting. All right, Yagana, go ahead and post your question. Sorry, I have an inability to scroll back. I just need you to post again real quick. I think I'm going to close off the list at Amon today. During my long, arduous adventure towards the Biffy and back again, I realized how late in the day it actually was getting. So, those of you that are in, you're in. Anybody that's coming after, no, it's a no go. Just while, yeah, it's a no go. But you never know. That's one thing you always know is that you never know. All right. Why is Jay distant from Yagana? Okay, there it is. There's the question. Thanks, Yagana. Why is Jay distant from Yagana, Tarot? Show us why Jay is distant from Yagana. Oh, yeah, they're getting shuffled up here now. Why is Jay distant from Yagana? Why? Why? Show us the reasons why. Show us the reasons why Jay is distant from Yagana. Show us the reason. Show us the distance too. Show us the reasons why Jay is distant. Here we go. They're ready. They're ready to go. It's just kind of a swift action. Swift action Jackson here. Okay. Okay. Mental anguish, mental pain, worry, anxiety, and stress are all present there in the Nine of Swords, Yagana. Okay. There's been a mental disconnect, like ill communication, like Ma Bell. I got the ill communication. There's it's like somebody has used some sort of like perception of truth to cut off the stress of a situation, right? There's some kind of topic, subject, activity from the past that needs to be addressed. And it's almost like nobody's wanting to do that right now, okay? Seven of Wands, fighting to stay on top of your game, fighting to keep position, wealth, and status, okay, at work. This person might not be prioritizing their relationship with you, okay? I'm sorry, as hard as that is to hear sometimes. Queen of Wands, indicating that family life could be a concern. There's a Sagittarius female, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo female in the situation that could be influencing the actions here. If this is you, if you are a fire sign, it might be a time or a situation where it's like he doesn't want to approach you because the situation's too hard and he feels like readdressing issues of the past might bring up more future pain. There's no point in this person for talking to the past. And there's a lot of kind of illusion going on here with the magician, number one, the alchemist being here. It's like not really necessarily hiding anything, but more like lying by omission. Like what's in the things that are most important are not being said. They're not being addressed. Because there's a level of discomfort here as well. There also might be some kind of physical illness at hand with somebody involved, maybe you, maybe Jay, maybe somebody that Jay knows that there's somebody else's physical illness is like kind of monkey wrenching the program, be a physical or a mental illness of the situation. But there's a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, and I feel like it's about a particular topic in the past or a particular attribute that Jay has that he keeps a secret that he doesn't like anybody to know about, and like being in close connection with you would inevitably cause the revelation or the exposure of that particular secret. Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, he's protecting something, okay? He's either protecting you or he's protecting somebody else by not drawing close to reveal maybe a dark hidden truth from the past or something. The alchemist is here, so that's kind of crazy. So there's like a bit of trying to like avoid, cover up, circumnavigate, go around the matter of the heart, the thing that stands in between you and Jay, strengthening your connection. Okay, I don't know if I would press this Jay person on this situation, but it's very hard for you, Nine of Swords, to sit around and wait for him to come around because I don't think that he's going to. I think this is something that he takes with him. And when people draw close in his life, he either disconnects or pushes away. So it becomes a question back on you where it's like, do I accept that about this person or do I move on? Either one is a very tough choice because I feel like you're quite fond of him. Almost like you wish you could help him, and that's That's noble. That's great. That's a thing. That's a natural place for you to want to put your energy or align your energy. But sometimes in helping somebody that's hiding a deep, dark secret is to actually not press them at all in the situation. You might want to go into more subversive patterns of behavior where he can feel more trustworthy, and that, almost like you don't care what that secret is, or you would never be triggered to ask him about that situation. But if that thing from the past that he's hiding or protecting is continuing to like hurt his future in any other way rather than just in his emotional sharing in his relationships, it'll eventually come out. Time and truth exposes all lies, no matter how deep they have cut or how much they have wounded. Right? Yeah, a closed heart chakra. Absolutely. You nailed the hammer on the head. You hit the hammer with the nail, so to speak. You get it? And I think that is something secretive within him that's not being exposed, but eventually it will be exposed. But if you want friendship and an amicable words, you want an amicable relationship to ensue, I wouldn't press the issue on this one. But don't stop living your life and finding ways to happiness. Just be very open with him. Just be like, well, I'm going out with Bob on Tuesday because Bob's a good friend. He tells me everything. Oh, I love Bob. Bob's great. We can talk for hours. Don't limit your own happiness and your own adventure in your own life based on someone else's deep, dark secret because you've put all your eggs sort of in that basket of wishing and hoping and wanting and that kind of stuff. Okay? You gonna? All right. Lots of love. Thank you for being on the program today. We are 99.9 on a Root Chakra Monday, broadcasting a lot earlier than we normally do. We've talked to a lot of friends today. We're finishing up our free reading list. If anyone wants to get bumped up to the start, if you got an emergency, if you want to go, if you want a full Celtic cross, just hit us up in the super chat line. If not, and it's okay because no judgment here, the free readings will continue, as well as the well wishes. Peace, prosperity, love, knowingness, bliss, happiness, joy, health, and wealth. The well wishing will always continue in this channel. Because not only do we want to answer your questions, we want to improve your fucking life. We want this for you. We want you to be happy. Happy. All right. It really resonated? Oh, I'm so glad, Yagana. Thanks for the feedback. I'm glad that the reading resonated for you. All right. This is the free reading. List goes like this. Jerica, Ducati, Grace, Chrissy, Guari, Daisy, V, and Amon. And don't worry, Jericho will be quick because we've read 2 times for her in the last 3 days. Those readings always go by quick because not enough time has gone by for anything to have changed. Gotta remember that when you're asking your questions. We're not always here, so remember. It's not about the quality of it's not about the quantity of the question or how many times you ask. It's about the quality of the question. And don't try and fool me. I'm spiritually intuitive, don't you know? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay. Second call for Jerica. I'm just teasing you, Jerica. I love you. You know I love you. But you gotta give this thing some time. Speaking of time, the list is closed. I see Ra-Ra's here. Hi, Ra-Ra. Thank you so much. But our list for today is closed. You're gonna have to catch us on another broadcast, on another planet, on another place, and in another space and time. Okay? All right. That's good. Let's go. Okay, final boarding call for Jerica. Ducati. Ducati is here. All right, Ducati's got his question. Is that Ducati like the motorbike? I'm just picturing Machiavelli riding a sports bike through the streets of Venice or Rome or wherever he lived. All right, with his like long lordly hair like flowing in the wind. All right. Okay. Ducati says, what do you see happening for my love life? And will I be getting this apartment? Okay. Let's focus in now for Ducati. All right. But not on Tuesday. I got karate and looking groovy on my Ducati. All right. Yeah, all apologies, Ra-Ra. Focusing in now on Ducati. All right, Ducati. All right, Ducati. Will Ducati be getting this apartment? And what do we see for Ducati's love life? What is up for Ducati's love life? And what about the apartment? What about it? What about it? I'm all about it. Okay, we've got here a Six of Swords. It's pretty good. Got Queen of Wands. She's been popping up in a lot of people's readings today. Helpers, people coming in from the outside to lend you assistance. And Ten of Cups. Well, this is really good. These cards could really show an emotional strengthening between an air sign or a fire sign. So at this time, like when it comes to love, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries are good attractions if you're out in the market, if you're in the marketplace. If you're already with somebody, the cards are saying to be the helper, to be supportive at this time. Okay, for love life with the Queen of Wands there, she's awesome. Well, there's no two ways. She can be a bit of a bitch sometimes, but she's awesome. Okay, so be supportive and nurturing in your relationships right now, and then that will come back to you, Ten of Cups style, full tenfold fulfillment. Say that full tenfold fulfillment. It will come back to you and be fulfilling. So what you nurture recognizes your nurturing aspects, and then love is abound in your life. I think you are getting this apartment. Six of Swords, just kind of on a minor pip note. You're moving to stiller waters. Sanctuary is not quite there yet, but you're on your way to it. I think it's going to be there for you. So just stay active. Try not to worry about it. It's a very mundane thing that I think just kind of falls into place for you. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Love life, on the other hand, it's saying support yourself, support others in love nurturing relationships. That will be rewarded back onto you. And if you haven't fallen for anyone yet, look now in the dating market at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly Aquarius or Libra, okay, as well. Yeah. Letting it flow with... Oh, okay. So you were with somebody. That's right. I let go of the readings as soon as I get them, right? You have this James character. That's right. It's telling you to be supportive. It's going to pay off huge in your love life as much as you can. I mean, like the Queen of Wands, she's great. Authentic listening, much like the King of Swords is. She's like a hands-on healing. So like maybe the good old back massage. You know, maybe we're going to spark a little bit of hanky-panky, a little nookie, or a little whoopee. Not Goldberg, but the Chuck Woolery style of whoopee. Maybe we can add a spark into the love life there as coming through support, hands-on healing, and fulfillment. So it's really good. You guys are coming to stiller waters as well. You're falling hard for James, right? Well, it's hard to support yourself when you're falling in love, because are you supporting or are you falling, right? It's tough. It's more like a choreographed tumble. I don't know. I'm in a choreographed tumble for James. All right, but that's really cool. They're positive cards up here for you today, so I think you're gonna see that. Just nurture everything that you do. Do it with mindfulness. Do it with open-heartedness, and watch the people in your life and the spaces in your life begin to mirror good things coming back to you, Ducati. Okay. Lots of love. To the new people that have entered the room, hello, KK and Margarita F. I'm sad to inform you that our list today is closed. We're just rounding up the free reading list. There's always room to pump in a super chat. Don't get me wrong, you know, that if you got an emergency, if you want a deep read, if you need to get in the front of the list, or you want to get past the list being closed, super chat is always an awesome option. Okay, namaste a while, Ducati. Thank you so much. You are balanced, though. That's at number 6. That number 6 is in the reading. That's a choreographed stumble into love. Absolutely. All right. Grace knows who she is. Grace knows where she's at. Thanks for posting, Grace. And then I'm asking Chrissy Black to be ready, Gari Puri to be ready, Daisy V and Amon. And then after that, the list is friggin' closed, people. It's okay. It's okay. We get around to everybody eventually. Just hit the subscribe button, you know. And if you'll get in, sometimes like you get in, you're the first person here, because we're like quality. We're like the Airstream or the Harley Davidson that you have to sign up for like 7 years before you get it. Well, not quite that long, but we're not always here. Like if you found yourself in this little corner of the matrix with this community of people, you're tribing hard right now. You are in the outer realms, because we're not always around here. We're all about the quality. And when we get the chance to meet together, man, we let it happen. All right. Thanks, Crafty Energies. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right. hoping to catch crafty energies on one of our oral programs. I'd love to hear from you live and direct, all the way from the UK. Man, we've had visitors from all around the world today, and it's been awesome. Let's focus now, though, on Grace OD. Says, please, can you tell me what you see about me in my life? You want me to just look at you? Ooh, that's kind of creepy. You want me to just kind of, oh, I'm peeping in over here. I'm just having a quick look. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing, Grace. I'll see what the cards have to say. It's more like a general reading. We can do that. Okay. All right. Cards, please show me grace and Grace's life. Please show me grace and Grace's life. All right. Please show us grace and Grace's life. Grace us with grace. Grace us with grace. All right. All right. People getting major arcana all over the place nowadays. It's happening. It's happening. Big changes for a lot of people in life. We've got the World, we've got the Eight of Cups, and we've got the Judgment card up here. All right. So yeah, absolutely, Grace. I would say buckle in. We've got number 20 and number 21 of the major arcana, signifying a large change in conscious cycle, like your life patterns, your life path, your activities, your daily doingness. It's not like a big shakeup's about to come, but with the Eight of Cups here, you're walking away from something and you are instigating a big change in your life, and you're planning for it, you're ready for it. And with the World card there shouldn't be any problems with it. So don't be too hard on yourself right now. That's with the Judgment with the Eight of Cups up there. Don't nitpick at yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Get rid of negativity and doubt at this time. Everything will move, more smoothly for you. It's funny. It's like they say, when someone passes from this world, they can't take anything with them. So we are kind of, in a way, we start to subconsciously prepare for that when we start new chapters in our life. We tend to purge, and it's a good feeling. It's not that we shouldn't. It's actually a good feeling. I get a sense of you maybe purging certain things in the very near future, getting rid of certain concepts, certain possessions, even like the mundane items and the mundane patterns that you've been going through. You're just like, fuck it, it's not worth it anymore. I'm just not going to spend the money on that. I'm just not going to go to those places. I'm just not going to do those things anymore. It's not worth my time. Because you realize that there's something bright right around the corner for you. And I'm not sure how you're being guided there, but it's almost like you've been given the information now, and now you just have to embark upon the journey. Something to that effect. Eight of Cups is very strong up here. The Pip card, because the major arcanas are the end life cycles, these are like capstone cards. These are like very heavy duty. And what happens in the subtletyness, these kind of start to fall into the background. And the little Pip card is the one that's actually the most important. The one that's actually the one that your nuts and bolts are showing you how it's going to happen. And I see you just walking away from something. I just see you turning your back and stepping into a brand new life and a brand new light in the very near future. So that's really cool. Takes a lot of courage, and I commend you for that. I gotta love that. I speak a lot of sense. F pence, gold, myrrh, and frankincense. Gotta love you, Grace OD. Thank you so much. You've tuned in to 99.9. It is a Root Chakra Monday. We're here live. I am the rightful ruler of the planet, and my name is Nobody, and we're so glad that you could all make it. So glad to have you here. We've got a few people left to go on the free list, and then we got to call it for a day because I got people to see and places to be, and that's just the nature of it. It's beautiful. Yes, life is beautiful. It is, so much so. Okay, Chrissy Black. Please post your question, Chrissy Black. Then we have Gary, Daisy, V, and Amon. Welcome. Thank you, friend. We'll see you next time. Please check back in with me because that's pretty cool what you're going through right now. I don't say that to a lot of people, but it's like, man, a big life change is about to drop for you. It's like, are you an artist? Are you writing songs? Is the album about to drop? Drop it like it's hot. I don't know, something to that effect. Or it's like something you're doing. Do I have a stalker on my social media? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Chrissy, does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? All right. Lots of love, Chrissy. What is the sound of one hand clapping? Just kidding. Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Well, of course it would. It's only got one leg. It'd just be going round, 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 round. So the answer is yes. And you know why? How I know the answer is yes? because it involves beautiful women in social media and a world full of dumbfounded dipshit creep shows. That's how I know the answer to that, silly. I didn't even need any cards. Didn't even need any cards. But let's have a look. Let's see what tarot has to say. All right. Don't stress. Don't stress it. It has a good vibe. I wouldn't be laughing about it if it didn't have a good vibe. You don't need to stress it though. I don't think. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Show us Chrissy Black's social media stalker, please. All right. All right. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Prince of Cups. Oh yeah. This is a shy guy though. Shy guy. He's a shy guy. He's not dangerous. He's just really shy. He's afraid of beautiful women. I like to go swimming with bare naked women and swim between their toes. And swim between their toes. I love to go swimming with bare naked women and swim between their toes. He's just really shy of you. And it's not a mature energy either. It's not mature enough to bring his big rig up to your driveway at 3 in the morning and come and peep through the window. No. This is somebody that's like hiding behind their keyboard and forever will. So it's there, but you don't have to be worried about it. If you were to talk to this person, though, and like show interest or open up, this person would ask you out. They would ask you out, but they're afraid that they're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not. Remember Mike Myers and Dana Carvey in Wayne's World? When they see a beautiful woman, they'd be like, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. That's the way this guy feels. So it's not a very mature energy, I don't feel. Okay, Chrissy? That was a fun question. Thank you for being you. That was a fun question. The Two of Wands, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of here whatsoever. It's a very immature energy. So no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay? Good stuff. Okay. Do they stop soon? The longer, if you respond, you get them going longer. If you stop responding, they lose interest, right? It's like being bullied. The victim of the bully, if they're like, fuck it, I don't care if you bully me, then they don't react, then the bully stops bullying. The stalker, when they stalk, if you stop kind of outwardly flirting, or posting those summertime photos, in a way, and it's hard because it kind of shouldn't infringe upon your freedom, but you can help make him lose interest quicker if you choose to. Over time, he will lose interest because all this energy does mature, and they go on to the next one. They just do. They go on to the next pretty face, the next bikini body. Take it from me. Typical man. It doesn't hurt to have a straight white male around, even though everybody hates us these days. It doesn't hurt to have one around. Okay, lots of love, and I don't want to get political at all. Actually, I kind of get tempted, but it's all good. It's all good. This message is being held for review. It's just a feather. Calm down, YouTube. Oh, I think that's probably in my settings. All right. So thanks, Chrissy. We've got Gary Puri. Are you still here? Please post now, Gary Puri. Then we have Daisy, V, and Amon, and then after that, the list is closed. And Crafty Energies, thanks so much. We went on a little bit early today. Glad you could connect from across the pond. Today we had Australia. We had Switzerland. We had Maryland. We had Canada. Now we've got the UK. We're getting back to this worldwide vibe, and I love it. Post-Kung Flu, the Chinese virus. Remember that? Have you heard about that thing? You seen it? Did you hear about that thing? That COVID thing? You seen this? Have you heard this? Heard about this? All right. All right. Second and final bargaining call for Gary Puri. Daisy. If Daisy's here, please get Dizzy. Please get Dizzy. Daisy. Speedy Gonzalez, I call her. She's Daisy. She's awesome. And then V and Amon. It is true. Oh, and then I can't wait to get my evening on. It's approaching 6 o'clock in my local standard time zone, and I've got an old friend that I can't wait to see you guys. My energy's been popping off all day, and it's been so happy, so nice reading for all of you. It's very good. Thank you, Chrissy. And keep me updated. Stay safe out there. Yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about whatsoever. Like, the picture, having Having the picture of the little kitty cat or puppy, is that a puppy dog? That's perfect. That's what you want on your social media. You know, absolutely. Ah, Daisy's here. Daisy says, I would like to know if there's a new job or career that pays more coming my way. All right, let's have a look. Please show us for Daisy Gonzalez, job and career path. Please show us job and career path for Daisy Gonzalez. Please show us a career path for Daisy Gonzalez. All right, cards are ready already. Ready already, Daisy. Let's see what we got here for you. We need one more. We need one more. That's not it. That's not it. Why is it being so... Wow. It's normally not that difficult. I feel as though it's not certain that it's coming your way. That Seven of Pentacles, that was the hard one to get out. Three of Cups and the Five of Wands. But it's almost like you need something new. The remuneration, what you get paid for your job, is it reflective of your self-worth? Is it? Absolutely not. You're worth much more than you could ever imagine. You know, your soul, your heart, your energy is worth way much more than you can imagine. So work is always going to feel like a downer, like a drain, like a grind, and it's always that way. As far as career goes, all I can say is with the Five of Wands there, you need to make darn sure that what you're doing is something that keeps you happy, that you love to do. Because if it's not, you'll wake up 2-3 years from now and you're going to realize that the remuneration, what you're getting paid for it, just wasn't even enough. And to be honest, I really don't see anything that's been set up by source from you. Have you really asked for it? Have you really, or are you just kind of curious about it, been bouncing the idea around with some friends? There may be a situation coming up in the near future where you hear about opportunity, either investment opportunity or job career opportunity through a close friend. Don't let fear and common sense get in your way. If more money is what you want, you need to jump at opportunity without fear and without apprehension. I don't see this specifically being lined up for you, though, Daisy. These are all lower pip cards, and that's fine. But it's almost as if you haven't put your order into the Cosmic Cafe either, right? It's like, be specific. Write an amount down on a piece of paper. How much do you want in what specific time? And then when you do that, you may begin, now when you're looking at jobs and potential careers, you may be able to like zone in or focus in on ones that are like, yeah, hey, that's exactly close to what I love to do and is giving me the remuneration I want. But so far, I feel like you haven't really been doing this, where you've just kind of been bouncing around the idea, well, maybe it'd be all right. Because your job right now doesn't look, I mean, it's shady. You deal with either a lot of competition or some really sour coworkers or something, and that can be tough. You know, keep your friends close and your enemies closer, that kind of thing. It's not so bad for right now. But it's an odd feeling there at work. I hope something does come along for you, but I'd really like you to get in and focus in on what it is that you exactly want, and then it will happen for you. Okay? Oh, okay. I see that. Just been bouncing around, you know, and collect the blood from... Hey, that's a noble profession. And if it gives you anonymity or peace of mind or whatever you value about your particular workday, stay in that and enjoy that happiness. And money will grow. Life and money will grow. It's about, and if you want more, write it down on a piece of paper and stick to it. And almost like a mantra, you know, say $80,000 a year by 2024 or whatever it is that you want. Make that your mantra, and the universe will respond accordingly. But to answer your question, no, nothing's been set up sort of by source or anything. Nothing's like sort of like coming your way, or there's no opportunity like falling on your lap because you haven't really asked it to. You haven't really forced it to yet. And that's okay. You take all the time that you need, Seven of Pentacles, to evaluate and to focus in on what you really want. Don't lose enjoyment along the way. And, you know, try not to get bogged down by, you know, the mundane, you know, call them the Sunday night blues, like the aw shit, I have to work for a living feeling. We all get that. Okay, Daisy? All right. Lots of love. So, unless Amon or V is here, and I think we've run so late, I might even have to ask the two of you to wait. But we're going to pull out 1 soul helper card for Crafty Energies. Hi, Kiana. We're almost done for the day. You joined us for the very last oracle reading, soul helper oracle. So maybe it was synchronicity. Maybe it was just good timing that you came right on this bow. Daisy, thank you so much for the question. Hopefully that reading resonated for you. You cast a spell with your existence. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you now. Okay. All right. You guys, I have got to go. I'm so sorry. My time has run way over. Amon, I am putting you on my most wanted list. Whenever you come into the chat room, anytime in the future, you are going right to the top of the list. And I'm so sorry, everyone, but I do have to run. My time has been so limited. God, time. All right. Magic flows brightly and radiantly within you now, as it does for everybody. Okay? I love you lots, everyone. I gotta go.